The copper mines of Peru. People have laughed. I see Terry laughing in anticipation. That's great. This is my, I don't know, satire, I suppose, on the Celtic Tiger years, but it's also kind of tied up with bringing up a youngster, a teenager in those years. So it'll become evident. I don't need to say much more. The copper mines of Peru. A sullen-faced youngster is getting into his father's car. He's had a bad childhood. I had a bad childhood too, but I got over it. Look at me. I'm going through the cycles of eternal recurrence. Unlike my father did on me, I never laid a hand on him, and yet what his eyes are saying every time I look at him is that I have failed him, that I embarrass him, that my very existence was the cause of his bad childhood. What he needs is a good funt, but you can't get away with that nowadays. I'm driving him to school, but he doesn't want to be driven to school. Above all, he doesn't want me to drive him to school. And if he must be driven to school, it should be in a Merc or a Beamer. But what he really, really wants is to have his own Merc or Beamer and drive himself to school. Would he be happy with that? No, there'd be something else biting him. Someday one of his pals would descend to school in a helicopter, then he'd want a fucking helicopter. And would that take the perpetual sulk off his face? Would he get a life then? You can be certain he wouldn't, because I'd buy him a shit helicopter. Having mortgaged the house to pay for it and sold my wife into slavery and sent his younger brother and sister to work in the copper mines of Peru. While other fathers would buy his classmates brand new, classy, twin jet engined helicopters, his would only be second hand with a single piston engine, and not one of the girls in the school would ask him for a lift. And if I tried to reason with him, son, you can take it from me. Oh Jesus, not that again, he'd say. Let me talk, you little fucker, I'd say. And he'd throw his eyes to heaven, heaving a petulant sigh. You can take it from me, I'd say, that if a girl likes you, really likes you, she won't care if your helicopter is shit. It's you, not your helicopter she'll want, your personality. Tell that to the Marines, he'd say. Anyway, I don't have a personality, I had a bad childhood, remember? And this is how it would finish. We'd settle down in our sleeping bags in the cabin of the shit helicopter, parked on a flat rock on the top of a mountain. I miss Mom and Billy and Frida, I'd say. So do I, he'd say. Fuck you and your teenage angst. Fuck you and your shit helicopter. Night, son. Night, Dad.